Good evening everyone, welcome to Leogang in Austria for the UCI 4-Cross World Championships. I'm Rob Warner, and joining me to take you through the action for the next couple of hours, it's Richard Cunningham. Cunny, it's great to be here in Austria. Amazing 4-Cross track in front of us.
Oh yeah, it's designed by Guido Schuck, the German rider. He's back racing this time. We've kind of had a couple of years away from 4-Cross, haven't we, since the World Cup dropped it, and it's been the 4-Cross Pro Tour that's been the main big event in the last couple of years. But this time it's all coming back under that cloak of the UCI, and we're going to have one hell of a 4-Cross race this afternoon, I think.
Absolutely, Cunny. Well, like you say, you know, the series might have been dropped, but this is the World Championships, by far the biggest race on any cycling calendar. And we're about to get things underway. 18 degrees centigrade outside, so nice and warm. And the course 450 metres in length. And yeah, you can see a lot of people turned out for this, and they had the last round of the Pro Tour here just last weekend, so most of these riders are going to be ready for it. As we now go to the line, we're going to start our coverage with the 16th finals, I call them. Only 3 on the gate there, usually in 4-Cross there's 4.
Yeah, there's one missing this time.
Top 2 go through, and of course the last 2 are dropping out of the event. So Michael Mercure there, the fastest qualifier, the number plate on the front of the bike representing these guys. Qualifying position, gives them a gate pick all night long, and perhaps that inside line is absolutely crucial as we see heat number 1 underway then, Cunny.
Yeah, Michael Mercure leading this one out, looking strong, exactly what we'd expect from him. He's been on stunning form lately. He, just as you were saying, won that round last weekend here for the final of the Pro Tour, and qualified fastest this weekend, and he's showing just now exactly why that is.
So first time we've had a look at the course here in Leogang, Austria. Of course, an amazing bike park, and some big jumps down this 4-Cross track. But it looks to me like it's Michael Mercure a long way out front at the moment. He's going to get to the bottom of this one first and take himself through to the final.
And that's going to be Benedict Last coming over in second.
Yeah.
Mixed up for his name there. I bet he has this every time people talk about him. He's probably bored stiff for that.
Yeah, exactly. Paradowski there in third. Yeah, Last in second. So those 2 are going to go through to the next heat. So the course running nice and fast. A lot of rain here in the week, but perfect conditions now, Cunny.
Yeah, and so next up, we've got the German shirts in lane 1, Axelsen, Muther and Pap.
From Hungary on the outside, because it's the World Championships, everyone in their national team colours, not their sponsors. So you can see the lower numbers all opted for the inside on the gate pick there.
Yeah, all important this first straight here. I've heard of riders, it's quite hard to pass, so if they can get out of that first corner first, then that's exactly what they're looking for.
So, heat 2 underway. About to be underway.
About to be, almost.
Not underway till the gate goes down, there it goes. And it's Shirts there with a whole shot. Quite a difficult track to pass on, I understand. Talking to Thomas Slavic just before the start.
And you can see here, first example of the 2 lines on this top section. And Shirts getting right out of shape.
Shirts going for a knack one way, then the other. Didn't work out for him. It ain't a freestyle comp. He hits the deck, but he's still in a qualifying position, Cunny.
Yeah, I thought it was almost going for a tail whip then. They do have the freestyle competition here. I think it's 26 tricks they have here in Leogang, and
it's getting a little bit of practicing for him.
Yeah, maybe he's going to threaten Soderstrom and them boys, but he still managed to hold on to that second place, so it looks like he'll be going through to the next round.
Pretty impressive recovery there. So Muther and Pat are going to be going home already. It's Axelsen from Sweden, and Shirts, the German there, who goes through to the next round.
Shaking his hand there. I think he knew that was a little bit wild. You've seen him riding really rough 4-Cross tracks, and he is fearless. And look at him, he's going for that outside berm into this straight. Carries a little bit more speed, but still having to pull over that jump.
But you can see the difference there, ladies and gentlemen. The pro line, as we call it, that more difficult lower line as they go from right to left on the screen, gives them a night and day advantage. The other line really is what we call a B line, and it'd be interesting to see if any of the girls take that pro line. I understand Caroline Buchanan did it in last week's final here for the 4X Pro Tour, but we'll see as the night goes on. So Beckman
and Morosi
are going to go through. Yeah, Beckman takes it then. Third here last week at the Pro Tour. Knows this course well, goes through to the quarterfinals. Excuse me, the 8th finals of the next round, of course.
Yeah. So this first round, things already hotting up with the older tail whips and stuff like that.
Nice style there for the boys.
See Morosi pulling that bike, tucking it over them doubles.
So Morosi bearing it around a long time. So Bejoda, Metcalf and Levinson. The three are on the lane for this, three on the gate for this one.
You can see Levinson's taken that outside line, hoping to tuck inside here on the first corner, and he's made it work for one position.
Oh, and a bit of a tangle there. So the Australian gets his foot ripped off the pedal there, and he goes back. Bejoda, Austrian, Levison, excuse me. So they're opening up a bit of a gap now.
And Metcalf's made the most of that mistake, hasn't he? Getting himself back into second place.
Mandin over that big gap there as well. So big double that one, Cunny, there. Look how much time they're in the air.
Yeah, definitely. And then you've got a roller there, and then they're choosing to take the outside line. They've got two doubles rather than just one big double. The advantage of that is you do get a better line into that big berm if you're out wide, whereas that big double save you some time on the jump, but you'll be going into the corner with a straighter line and not be able to turn it around so much.
Carry as much speed through it. So Bejoda and Metcalf are going through. Levison, he's out.
So far we've seen all the fastest qualifiers going through, so it's all sort of playing to script so far.
A lot of people here tonight, Kenny, on the hillside watching this event here, the Four Cross World Championship. Quentin Derbier, Schubert and Weiss on the outside there from Switzerland. Watch out for Quentin Derbier, the Frenchman in this one.
Yeah, Derbier's been around a long time. I think he used to race a bit of downhill back in the day, but has been on Four Cross for a long time. Fourth fastest qualifier, and he's showing just the reason why now. Looking fast around in there. There's a bit of an awkward drop there. You could see it sort of bucked him a little bit. His head nodded, but able to still clear these next two jumps down that straight.
Derbier, yeah, on a good run at the moment. 5th in this year's Pro Tour. And a 10th there back in 2010. Of course, we've had World Cups here since 2010. And the World Championships for Four Cross actually held on this course 12 months ago as well. And Roger Rinderneck, the guy that won that event, unfortunately retired immediately afterwards. Didn't hang around for a paycheck. It's like, I'm out of sport. Good way to end, go out on a high for Roger Rinderneck. But defending women's champion Annika Burton will be taking part tonight as Quentin Derbier and Schubert go through to the 8th finals.
Yeah, as you're saying, Rinderneck dropping out last year, but that's quite a thing to be able to say when people say, oh, what did you used to do? Well, I've raced mountain bikes. How'd you get on? Well, I won the World Championships at my last race. Yeah. Pretty cool.
And a brave move, really. Not many people would do that.
So Raya, Dolphin, Bowler. It looks like we're one shot on this.
Yeah, it does indeed. So it's he's out front at the moment. Let's have a look, trying to see the number on the front of that bike.
That's Raya, I think, or Ria.
Going big over that double there as well.
Czech rider. That berm there actually just on the exit drops away a little bit. It's quite supportive all the way through and then just drops away. So quite tricky to carry your speed out of that down this next straight. All important to have as much speed as possible to clear these jumps. See the two front guys going for that big double at the end.
Yeah, it's certainly a big double. No problem for these boys. Jacob Ria is going to take this one. 5th here in 2010. Year that he was 12th overall in the World Cup. So it's Ria and Dolphin going through.
Able to just cruise across the line at the back. You see a lot of these riders, they're just looking back up the hill when they're in a heat like that, trying to conserve as much energy, because it's a long night, isn't it, going through all these heats. If you're going to make the final, it's a lot of races you've got to do.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this is only the 16th final. It's got the 8th, the quarters, the semi, and then you're either going to be in the small or the big. And of course, gate practice all afternoon, qualifying, etc. So, Scott Bowman on the inside then, from the UK. Mallison and Scar. So Scott Bowman, another veteran of Four Cross racing, came into it from BMX. And still got a passion for it, can he? He's been around forever, Scott Bowman.
He has, nearly as long as you, Rob, isn't it?
Well, I gave up racing when I was fast.
He's looking fast up front at the moment.
Actually, he's had a great year. I absolutely jest. 4th in the Pro Tour this season as well, so Scott Bowman not showing any signs of slowing down yet.
And yeah, Scott, real instigator in the Four Cross Pro Tour. As soon as it was dropped in the World Cup Series, as we were saying, him and Chris Roberts put together the Four Cross Pro Tour, and they've been doing a good job this last couple of years to keep Four Cross alive and kicking.
And I didn't give up when I was fast at all. I gave up because I sucked. And I stopped getting paid. So, yeah, no comparisons between mine and Scott Bowman's careers. I'd just like to point out he is still successful.
Well, I just kind of sucked all through my racing.
You never got paid though, did you?
Well, a little bit.
Are you sure?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who paid you?
Fools.
Who?
Fools.
I've never heard of them. Right, Pesco. Tom Dowie, Sheridan, Balestrica. That's actually Italian. Do you want to go at that one?
No, that's not dropped off screen.
Balestrica, yeah.
I think this is going to be a exercise in pronouncing Polish names for us, isn't it? It's going to be quite a struggle.
Yeah, it could be. So it's Pesco out front. I'll grab that one.
And Dowie in second.
So Tom Dowie having a good run there as well.
Tom Dowie, the Brit, rides down at Chicksands quite a lot and really committed to the four-cross discipline. Absolutely loves it. Been racing World Cups for years and then obviously on the Pro Tour the last couple of years. And looking like he's making it count this afternoon.
Real big, nice style over those big doubles there as well. So into that last berm. And the course looking good, Cully. The rain we've had in the week here, looking like it's got rid of some of the looseness off it. It's all bound together, and I don't think that track could be a lot better than it is at the moment. Yeah, it's running fast. So we've got Pesco and Dowie going through. As you were saying, Rob, I spoke to Scott Beaumont earlier on in the week, and he said that, well, it's actually yesterday, he said the course was like motocross in the wet, but it's turned like supercross now in the dry. Scott, always good for a bit of, analogy and excitement. That's why he would like to be doing your job. And, dare I say it, could be a lot better.
He's got to...
So on the inside then, it's Thomas Slavik from the Czech Republic.
Well, he got second behind Michael Mercure last week at the Fortress Pro Tour, and he's qualified second behind him today, so, well, yesterday rather. And so we can imagine it's going to be a big showdown between these two tonight. They really are the hot favourites coming into this. Slavik, the world champion from back in 2010, he won that in Mount St. Anne.
Throwing out some style at the front. Who can forget that last turn pass he made on Jared Graves there, Connie? It was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely great rider, Slavik. Can excel on all sorts of tracks. Built the JBC track, which they had at the 4th round this year over in the Czech. And here we go. Oh, almost a pass on the last corner.
So there, great riding from Pritchett Kell there from Holland, moving his way up to second place down that big line along the straight there. So he goes through now, rewarded with that. See someone overtaking.
Slavik, just as we expected, making through that one comfortably.
Well, the Pro Tour winner here, the Pro Tour winner of the overall season this year, which is basically the World Series now.
And last